the interesting thing. Alex is the only chef here today that doesn't have a James Beard Award.
That's right. It's the Iron Chef versus the winners of the bronze medallion. Say hello to your friend, Jonathan Sawyer. As you know, he's a Chicago-based executive chef. He's also won the James Beard Award for Best Chef, Great Lakes.
That's hard to do.
He was also named Best New Chef by Food and Wine. And as you know, you two competed against each other in Next Iron Chef.
I just know you and like you a lot.
There's a lot of good energy happening right now. I love it. Chef Nate Appleman. Chef Nate has won the James Beard Award for Rising Star Chef, and he was also voted Food and Wine's Best New Chef.
Nate and I basically lived together in Next Iron Chef.
We have mini bonds.
That's true.
That's why I'm here. I'm here for you.
Oh, God.
Your time starts now.
All right.
So we have frozen shrimp. This is usually an overnight process to defrost. These chefs have less than 30 minutes. Caviar, one of the more luxurious items. And then an appetizer. I don't think this is too far-fetched of things to work with. You can get some really flavorful things done. So I'm really excited to see where these chefs go. It's been an absolute masterclass. Very inspiring to watch. But yeah, time's ticking.
We got this.
Oh yeah.
At 30 minutes, I have no time to second guess. So I'm gonna make shrimp toast. It's the first thing that pops in my head. First, I dice a ton of shallots, cook them in butter. I dice up a bunch of the defrosted shrimp, and then I saute the shrimp for literally 10 seconds in a hot pan and dump it in a bowl. And I mix the shallots into that. Then I get some mayonnaise, just classic mayonnaise, in a bowl, and then I stir that shrimp mix into the mayonnaise. And I press it into 3 little ring molds. And I put those 3 shrimp toppings into the oven to just broil up and cook a little bit. So I obviously need toast, and I want something buttery and brioche for shrimp toast. So if you can believe it, I'm gonna use brioche hamburger buns. And I just butter toast the brioche bun rounds in butter until they're brown.
I'm going to make pasta in 30 minutes. Crazy, right? I love to make pasta more than anything. I'm gonna make a shrimp raviolo with corn puree, caviar cream, and Meyer lemon. So normally, I probably wouldn't attempt to make pasta in 30 minutes. A lot of this is to prove to myself that I can still cook with the best. You know, Alex versus America is the real deal. And I came here today for redemption, and I'm gonna beat Alex.
Chef Nate's working on his pasta dough. When, how, and even where he found the time to make pasta dough is beyond me. I'm impressed. Like, that's some freaking crazy good cooking right there.
So my plan is to do whole pieces of seared shrimp inside the raviolo.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just barely.
Chefs, after you've taken a couple of breaths, list down exactly how you want me to present your dish to the judges. Your fate is sealed from there, chefs. We have come to that time of the day where I'm gonna have to kick you all out. I'll call you when the judges are done with their deliberations. All right, judges from California, we have Nate Appleman. From Illinois, we have Jonathan Sawyer.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
And an up-and-coming chef from New York City, Alex Guarnaschelli.
Oh, I would have made different stuff.
Chef Alex, clearly through your reaction, you are very pleased to see these faces, yes?
Yes. I'm officially the only one in the room now, again, that hasn't won a James Beard Award, right?
Well competed, I'm not.
But maybe you can beat a bunch of winners.
Well, chefs, even though they need no introduction, let me tell you who they are anyway. We have acclaimed restaurateur and James Beard winner for Great Lakes, Chef Stephanie Izard. We also have James Beard 2019 Rising Star Chef of the Year, Chef Kwame Onwuachi.
Well, we still don't know who cooked what, though, but it's kind of my, I'm like, I wonder.
Who could it be? Yeah. Well, let me go ahead and tell you who cooked what, so there's no more guessing. It was Chef Nate who made the shrimp raviolo. Oh. Chef Alex made the shrimp toast.
Oh, so good.
Which means Chef Jonathan made you guys the crudo.
Oh, wow.
Chefs, I know you're probably very anxious to hear what the judges said, and we'll start with Chef Nate.
I'm just impressed that you made a raviolo, within 30 minutes. It was very impressive.
Thank you.
But the filling could have used a little bit more love, maybe some ginger, something to play off the corn.
All right, let's move on to Chef Alex, the shrimp toast.
The flavors were out of this world.
Yeah, I love that you had sort of a farce or a chopped up shrimp on top and then also larger chunks so you could really celebrate the shrimp. And then the apples, when you got the apple, it was like the perfect bite. But I think the thing when eating it was the bread got a little bit less than crunchy.
I agree.
Let's move on to Chef Jonathan and the crudo.
It was beautiful. So many layers of flavor. I like that you used the shrimp along with different textures in there with the little bits of cucumber that made you appreciate all the bites. I was a little nervous that the scallops were gonna kind of take over from the shrimp, but in the end, the layers of flavor that you built in 30 minutes was truly amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you may have put the most caviar on any dish.
That anyone's
Y'all
ever
know the
seen.
caviar was free today, right? You could have put more on there, but I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you guys, that was amazing.
It was beautiful.
So good.
All right, chefs, so you know what's at stake. There's $15,000 up for grabs, but that's only if you beat Chef Alex. So the chef that finishes third is... For the first time in AVA history, Chef Alex.
Oh my God. All right, third place it is.
That means, gentlemen, both of you have won money.
We in the money.
Congratulations. I can't be sad about losing to you guys.
It's not even about the money. It's just about beating you.
Redemption.
Redemption.
Oh my God.
It's been a lot more to them than you thought.
Congratulations, chefs. You both beat Chef Alex Guarnaschelli. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
So now the question is, who goes home with 10,000 in first place, and who's going home with 5? So the winner of Alex versus America, James Beard, is... Finally getting the win, Chef Jonathan from Illinois. Well done.
Oh my God. I gotta say, I'm almost gonna cry.
That's my first third place, I think. But if I'm gonna lose, I wanna lose to Nate and to Jonathan.
What happened? You couldn't find anybody?
Decided to mix things up a little bit tonight, Chef.
There's nothing lit on the whole map.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Chef Alex, we are kicking off this season with a bang. This is the biggest episode of Alex versus America we've ever done.
Bring it on.
All right. This acclaimed chef has opened over 16 restaurants over a 30-year career. He's won the 2009 James Beard Award for Best Chef, Great Lakes. After becoming an Iron Chef in 2007, he's gone on to win an astounding 34 Iron Chef episodes.
There we go.
I know who it is. And he's a dear friend, and I can't wait to beat him. Where is he?
From Ohio, here he is, Iron Chef Michael Simon.
I can't help smiling. Yippee!
Here we go.
He's ferocious. Are you kidding me? I was the judge for your very first Iron Chef battle. Remember that today when we're competing, my friend.
This chef's culinary empire includes over 15 restaurants across the U.S. He's won the James Beard Award for Best Chef Mid-Atlantic in 2009. He has defeated over 15 opponents on Iron Chef America.
It's gotta be Jose Garces.
You are not wrong. Iron Chef Jose Garces.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Can't say I'm not a little intimidated.
How the cuisine?
All right.
Look out, we're coming.
Wagyu on Wagyu. All right, see what happens.
So, 50 minutes, 3 courses. Obviously, has to incorporate both the electric juicer and the artichoke. That's a really, really tough task for any chef, including an Iron Chef.
Winning tonight would mean more to me than any other battle I've had on this show. And I think that's definitely because of the people I'm cooking against. I love artichokes. It's literally just, they need a lot of time and attention. So I'm gonna start by cooking some big and small artichokes. I know what I wanna make right away. A Frito misto with tartar sauce that has basil juice in it, baked clams with a fennel juice. And then I wanna make a stuffed artichoke with red pepper and Fresno chili juice. I think a Frito misto is just a great way to begin a meal. So I make the batter for the Frito misto with vodka, beer, flour, and a split pepper. And my thought is to have little batter-dipped large and small artichokes. It's all about showing different techniques that Iron Chefs should know.
For For the artichokes, this is something that takes a lot of time. So you have to peel back those prickly outer leaves, then you have to shave down the stem, then you have to get down to the center of the vegetable to remove that inner choke.
Artichoke is gonna be very hard to pull off. But I have to beat Alex, so I'm gonna do a raw preparation. I'm gonna do a grilled preparation. I'm gonna do a fried preparation. And the big ones, I wanted to just get them nice and soft and use them in my puree. I'm gonna make some yellowtail crudo.
Wow.
I'm gonna make a ravioli stuffed with artichoke ricotta.
Wow, okay.
And then wagyu with artichoke cream and crispy artichokes.
I'll go ahead and let you get to it, Chef. There's not a lot of time.
Come on, Simon. One thing that I always did on Iron Chef is I always made a pasta. So I'm gonna separate the eggs, I get the flour in the mixer, and then the dough's gotta come together by my hand. Come on. The dough is turning out to be a giant pain because my hands don't work like they used to. It just got me slightly off kilter. All right, Michael, take a breath. You've been here before. Next, I'm going to make the filling for the ravioli. I took some artichokes, cooked them down in some milk. I'm gonna add ricotta, Parmesan cheese, nutmeg. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, Michael, calm down.
I can get nice sashimi-like texture on this. I sliced some hamachi for a ceviche-style dish. Number 2, fried and braised artichoke. And then 3, we had this great wagyu beef. So wagyu and artichokes. They're going. I'm gonna make the base puree for my wagyu beef. I take some Yukon Gold potatoes, I put them in boiling water. I add some of the glass jarred artichokes into the mixture. Lots to do. Next, I'm gonna get started on my artichoke beef sauce. So I have beef stock with artichokes. Artichoke sauce wouldn't be an artichoke sauce without artichoke. Go, go, go.
And that's the artichoke puree that's going along with the wagyu.
Yeah, a little something on the plate.
Just a little something on the plate. No big deal, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is about it, chefs. All right, Iron Chefs, please do me the favor and write down the full description and detail of all 3 dishes. And then we're gonna kindly ask you to leave the kitchen as we bring your judges in. About to see some of your friends and colleagues.
I know who all of them are.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
dear.
More Iron Chefs.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, dear me. Oh,
We had so much fun all day until now.
Well, obviously you chefs all know each other, so there's really no need for an introduction.
Yeah. These 3, they made some of the best food ever. The food was unbelievable.
Judges, I'm pretty sure you're curious to know which Iron Chef
Yes.
prepared which course for you.
Absolutely.
The Iron Chef that cooked the yellowtail, the ravioli, and the seared wagyu is from Ohio, Michael Simon.
Wow. Okay.
Mr. Simon, I think the yellowtail with the artichoke, that was one of my highlights.
Yeah. I enjoyed the other dishes as well, but that dish was magnificent.
So the Iron Chef who cooked the artichoke Frito misto, the baked clams, and the artichoke and hen of the wood mushrooms is the Iron Chef from New York, Chef Alex.
Oh, those stuffed clams, that was what I liked the best. That was a standout for me.
Yeah, mine was the Frito misto. The batter on the artichokes was just spectacular.
So then lastly, that obviously means Iron Chef Jose Garces made the beef and chokes, slow braised stuffed artichoke, and the artichoke and hamachi.
Wow. The hamachi, it brought everything up to a totally new level.
I agree. I loved it.
Let me just go ahead and remind you, Iron Chefs, that these judges had to rank the dishes 1 through 3. But unfortunately, the chef that finishes 3rd is the Iron Chef from Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, Chef Jose.
Got it.
Beautiful, beautiful
Okay.
food.
The judges did say any other competition you would have won, Chef. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Ah. Bummer.
Judges, the chef who won round 1, Chef Michael Simon.
Okay, great.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You think you're so cool.
I don't. I really do want to win, though.
So the question is, does Chef Michael Simon go 2 for 2 in the Iron Chef Showdown? So the winner of Alex versus America Iron Chef Showdown is Iron Chef Congratulations, Chef Michael Simon. Well done.
To win today against 3 chefs that I have a tremendous amount of respect for, and to be able to make a $10,000 donation to my charity and maybe help some people in need, I feel pretty good. I can't wait to have Alex over for some yellowtail crudo.
You ready to meet the first one?
I can't leave now.
You actually know the chef very well. Let's go ahead and bring in the first chef. She spent 10 years as a chef at the legendary Spago before branching off and starting her own empire.
I already know who it is.
She has multiple acclaimed restaurants, including the Michelin-recommended Dama. She's one of the most winningest chefs in all of the Food Network competitions.
Alex and I are really good friends, and we actually said that we would never compete against each other, but we are. It was an honor to cook in the kitchen with her today, but I came to win.
Here she comes from Las Vegas, Nevada, Chef Antonia LaFasa.
I've been avoiding her for years.
What's up, what's up?
You picked this. You did this, Eric.
What's going on, Chef?
How are you?
It's good to see you.
It's so strange to be in here as a competitor. I've been here every season as a judge.
Obviously, you two chefs know each other well.
So 10 years ago, we competed on grocery games together. And Alex came over to me, just so you know, we're gonna be friends.
I love the...
And no one's gonna be able to tear us apart.
And it's remained true 10 years plus later.
This could be the end of our friendship in just a few short hours.
So Antonia has never competed on Alex vs. America.
Right.
And honestly, she was never going to. Until I called her and asked her about one specific episode. Antonia, what group are you representing?
The TOC Chefs.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Thank you.
That is
Beautiful.
One of the hardest things to do is win Tournament of Champions.
Tournament of Champions is the hardest version of a culinary competition. You're going up against 32 of the greatest culinary chefs in the country. It's a blind tasting, and you have to win every single round. I had been competing for so many years and finally got the belt. So now I'm in the TOC club, like, for real.
Mathematically, you're the only TOC champ in this room.
Until, let me go ahead and introduce the next one.
Now I see where this is headed.
She is a 4-time James Beard nominee for Best Chef Northeast, a wildly successful restaurateur, and she's a fellow Chopped judge.
Okay.
I have judged with Alex on Chopped for 7 years. We've never competed against each other. I've had such a journey in culinary competition from season 1 of Top Chef all the way through TOC, so she's in for it.
The winner of Tournament of Champions 3, Chef Tiffany Faison. Let's go.
Oh my God.
What's going on, Chef?
Hi.
What do you know about Tiffany?
She's a great authority on Chopped. It's nice to sit with someone who can join something that's been on forever and act like she's been there the whole time. Thank you, Chef.
So Tiffany, how do you feel coming to Alex vs. America as a TOC representative?
It doesn't matter. This is super intimidating.
Extremely.
This is scary.
We're going 40 minutes. Your time starts now.
All right.
Who doesn't love a smoky monkfish with a little bit of kohlrabi using the box grater? 40 minutes, no problem. For these chefs, they got this in the bag.
This is the cash money round. I've got 2 TOC champs left that are chomping at the bit to win this thing. They've got those gold belts. They don't need any money from this bank. Smoky is really hard. You gotta kind of turn to ingredients to create that smoky taste. And a lot of smoky ingredients bring other flavors with them. One of my smoky ingredients is a ham hock. So I put it in the pressure cooker with beef stock. I'll get it all tender, and then I'll flake the smoky ham hock into my sauce for later. And I'll have a broth.
Chef Alex.
Yo!
Where is this dish directionally going?
That sounds like my mother asking me about my future. I've got the pressure cooker going.
Pressure cooker, what's inside?
Ham hocks.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna make like a smoky chipotle sauce with ham hocks. Doing a little kohlrabi fritter and monkfish.
Monkfish is like the lobster of the finfish world. So it has like the texture of lobster. So it's like you can't cook it too quickly, but you need to get a sear on it.
Antonia.
Yeah?
What's going on, Chef? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Tell me what you're thinking about this dish.
I'm gonna do a monkfish in a really strong, like, smoky beef sauce with mushrooms, a puree of kohlrabi, and a little, like, kohlrabi potato fritter to go along with it.
Heard that.
I start to immediately build this sauce. I work a lot. If I win $10,000 today, like, I'm going on a Hawaiian vacation. $10,000 is at stake, but really it's bragging rights.
Let's go into Chef Tiffany. What are we doing?
a potato kohlrabi squid ink puree with smoked monkfish. All right, monkfish, it's you and I now.
Getting a lot of smoke into that fish is tough, and I really got a little hit on the nutty quality last time, so I want to make sure that I don't get left out in the cold with smoky, so I need it to be smoky. I take some smoked soy sauce, and then I bag it up.
I just saw Chef Tiffany take some monkfish, use a little bit of that smoked soy, vacuum seal that. Brilliant. Pairs beautifully with a lot of smoke. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's about it. Ladies, well done. Same rules apply as the first round. Do me a favor and fill out your menu cards. Full description of your dish, all the details you'd like me to share with the judges, please.
Oh my God, so pretty. Well, it looks like I'm in the forest in Denmark. I love the flowers.
She's smoky. She needs some color. She was fighting with the darkness.
This is so you. It's so pretty. It's so inviting. No, it's nice to have competitors like this on this show.
Well, thank you for having us.
It's worth losing for.
You're not wrong.
Ladies, well done. I'm gonna ask you to head out of the kitchen. We'll bring in the judges, and we'll call you right back in. Thank you so much. These are the 3 chefs that have been cooking for you all night. Obviously, we have Iron Chef Alex Guarnaschelli and the 2 TOC champs, Tiffany Faison and Antonio Lafaso. And they need no introduction, but here's Iron Chef Kat Cora and James Beard Award winner Susan Finnegan.
Thanks for eating our food today.
First, let's talk about Chef Antonia. So with Chef Antonia, they made the roasted monkfish with kohlrabi 3 ways. Chef Antonia, the judges loved your use of kohlrabi. They also thought your dish was beautifully presented. And they could not get enough of that fritter. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of sinew on the fish that rendered it a little bit tough to eat. All right, let's talk about Chef Tiffany. So judges, Chef Tiffany made the smoked shoyu monkfish. The judges thought your dish was very creative. The tobacco onions brought the smokiness. It was a beautiful, gorgeous plate.
Thank you.
But the judges thought your monkfish was also slightly over. So that obviously means that Chef Alex made the monkfish with kohlrabi cake. The judges thought the smokiness of your dish came through in a big way. However, your monkfish was also slightly overcooked.
Really?
And the kohlrabi cake was a little bit mushy. Chefs, the judges ranked these dishes not knowing who made what. I'm going to announce second place. The chef who finishes second is the TOC 6th champ, Chef Antonia. Well done.
I'll take second. Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much.
here's what that means. If Chef Tiffany wins 10,000, and Antonia, you win 5.
Yes.
But if Alex wins,
We get nothing?
both TOC champs go home empty-handed.
Now I feel a lot of pressure.
So the winner of Alex First Tournament Champions is TOC 3 champ, Chef Tiffany Faison. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Tiffany. You won $10,000. Antonio, you're going home with $5,000.
Thank you.
We're in rare space right now. This rarely happens on AVA.
I wanted to win so hard, and I failed. I feel like crying, honestly.
So our next chef has worked in the kitchens in some of the best restaurants in Italy. He's won awards as the executive chef of a prized restaurant in his native Florence.
I think I know who this is.
He's founded a luxury event company that has produced high-end dinners around the world. But you probably know him best, Alex, as your co-host on...
It's gotta be Chow House.
Chow House, of course. Please welcome Gabe Bertuccini.
Oh, my heart.
Chef Guarnaschelli. Oh my God.
You don't have to do that so vehemently.
Alex, how are you doing?
Hi.
I know Alex very well because we host one of our favorite shows, Chow House, and we get to spend a lot of time together. So we really became quickly great friends.
Our last, but certainly not least, chef has written over 14 cookbooks.
I can't take any more.
Including back-to-back New York Times bestsellers. His legendary New York restaurant has earned him 5 James Beard nominations.
Nominations.
Chef Alex, this is a chef that you haven't competed against often.
Okay.
But in one of your biggest tournaments in Guys Grocery Games, he beat you.
He did?
He did.
Go back to the tape.
Please welcome the legendary Chef Rocco DiSpirito. There he is!
What are you guys doing here?
Oh my God.
Chefs, your time starts now.
All right, let's go.
We have ramen, old-fashioned. These chefs are giving themselves 40 minutes, and we're going meal for the staff or a family meal. It's one of those meals where it's an opportunity to use what's left over in the kitchen, and all of that gets repurposed and cooked into a delicious meal for your staff right before service. I love a family meal.
I'm feeling a little bit like an underdog. I really didn't cook well in the last round. To me, that means my head game is off, and I've got to get it back on track. In restaurant kitchens, there's a shelf in the refrigerator for staff meals. So I'm imagining myself in the refrigerator. What would be there?
Chef, what do you have in mind?
I'm gonna make gochujang bourbon fried chicken with ramen crust, and I'm gonna make pickles with the cucumber ends that are left over, and fried potato skins in it, because that's the peelings from the potatoes that would go in the garbage in a restaurant.
I love that. That's really cool.
I'm gonna make a quick pickle. So I drop some chopped dill with the cucumbers, and I put the ramen seasoning packets as if it was salt on the cucumbers.
By the way, like all the good stuff is what I'm not using.
And that's exactly what we were talking about. So I love the fact that Chef is taking this quite literally. We're not using that center cut. We're using those ends that we don't typically serve to our guests.
My forte is not thematic cooking. My forte is more fine dining, so I like to stick to that.
Rocco, what are we cooking, Chef?
I am cooking bourbon glazed chicken thighs with my favorite family meal is hot dog pasta.
Hot dog pasta, yeah?
Meal for staff. My mind goes to a hot dog pasta that I've seen made many times for family meal, and a chicken thigh is a bang for your buck. It's the part we usually don't sell to customers.
Chef, what flavor are we using from the ramen?
I'm making my own sauce, so I'm not sure I'll even use one.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to use it as maybe like a pasta.
Okay, nice.
I start a basic tomato sauce, but this time I do it with my chopped up hot dog, which in this case is kielbasa. Alex and I are both chefs in New York City. Running restaurants in New York City is incredibly tough. So we are battle hardened. We're both still in the restaurant business, tough skinned, thick headed, stubborn, and we don't quit.
It looks so good.
So far, I have a pretty good track record against Alex. I'd like to keep that streak going.
It even looks like family meal. Come on.
23 minutes left on the clock, chefs.
We are making a rosemary bourbon glazed pork chop with the seasoning of the ramen. We're gonna do like a spicy chili broccolini. We're gonna make the glaze first. I'm thinking pork chops go very well with bourbon. So you wanna add the old fashioned.
We have bourbon. If you don't burn off that alcohol, it's going to take over that dish almost immediately.
Of course. At the end, you just wanna add a little bit of orange zest. I'm feeling good.
So let's talk about Gabe for a second. You won the first round, the survival round.
Already.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's about it, chefs. Well done.
That was not easy.
That looks amazing. This looks
On a sheet
absolutely delicious. On a
Pint
sheet tray.
container.
This sounds absolutely delicious.
All right, chefs, you have your menu cards in front of you. Fully describe your dish. All right, my friends, the judges are very antsy to eat these dishes. If you don't mind, head it out. We'll bring them in.
All
Good
right,
job.
thank you, everybody.
Good stuff.
Thank you. You know, 40 minutes cooking, just running
I
around.
don't
It's
know
hard. It's hard.
why this was so hard for me.
It's hard for everybody.
Oh my God.
Look who it is. Oh my God. You too.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
No way.
Already pure joy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We even wanted to make sure that the judges were some of your favorite chefs as well.
That's a huge privilege to be in that. Wow, you guys. Well, the food was so good today.
It was so good across the board.
Thank you for cooking.
All right, judges, I'm pretty sure you're curious about who cooked what.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start with Chef Gabe. So in this round, Chef Gabe made the pork chop.
Oh, the pork chop was a perfect cuisson.
Thank you.
Super moist, super juicy, very flavorful.
But they did think that the cacio e pepe ramen was overcooked. And your dish didn't necessarily feel like family meal because of the portion size. All right, let's move on to Chef Rocco. Chef Rocco made the ramen hot dog and chicken thigh.
Wow.
It was really, really tasty.
It was really good.
Thank you.
The chicken thigh was beautifully cooked.
However, the chefs thought the glaze on your chicken was a little too sweet. So let's move on to Chef Alex. Chef Alex made the fried chicken.
Well done. Such a great job with that.
Yeah, the chicken was really juicy.
Yeah, I agree. The ramen noodle on the outside of the chicken was something that I've never seen before and now will always want
But the judges thought that the gochujang overpowered the old-fashioned and the cocktail.
I was plating it and thinking the very thing.
All right, chefs, let me remind you, Gabe, Rocco, if you beat Alex, you're walking away with some money. But if Alex wins, you're going home with nothing. So the winner of Alex versus her favorite chefs is... our favorite chef, Chef Alex Guarnaschelli.
Oh my God. It's hard to compete against your friends, but it is a blast. But what's even more a blast is winning.
Today is all about redemption. Well, you know, sometimes super talented chefs, they give it their all, but sometimes they fall a little bit short of victory.
Oh, I know that.
You know what that's like.
I mean, no, I don't remember. Eric, what are you doing to me?
Let's go ahead and meet the chefs. After a stint as an executive chef in Las Vegas, he returned to his native Oklahoma City, where he was soon named one of the city's best chefs.
I know it is.
You know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I know it is.
He won his first Tournament of Champions battle in an upset victory against TOC champ Brooke Williamson.
Yeah, I know this about him. Let's go. You got anything else?
I actually have one more, Chef. He faced off against you in a beef battle in this arena, and you actually lost, Chef.
The beef wasn't good that day.
Let's welcome Chef Kevin Lee.
This guy.
What's going on, brother? How you doing? Great. Good to
Stop
see you.
being so friendly, Eric.
I love to see Kev, man.
Good
Look
to
at that
see you.
smile. Look at that face.
Last time I was here, I felt like I had zero chance to win. And now I'm back in her kitchen, feeling confident that I can take the win today.
That's enough. Settle down.
How's it feel coming back to the arena?
It's like a full circle. Seeing Chef Alex cook, she really showed me what it takes to compete.
Thanks for the compliment. I hope we have a different result this time.
So that's right, Chef. The person that's getting a second chance is you.
Ay.
Let's go ahead and meet our next chef. Our next chef perfected her cutting-edge culinary skills in the 3 Michelin-star kitchens of legendary chefs, Dominique Crenn and David Kitch.
I know who this is. She is formidable.
She absolutely is. 'Cause she
I
took
remember
you down.
I remember.
Yeah.
Well, you love going over that part, don't you?
Absolutely. She took you down in a modernist food battle. From Vail, Colorado, please welcome Chef Taylor Frankel. Chef Taylor, what's going on?
Oh my God.
Howdy. There's a reason Alex has this show. She is incredible at competing. Beating her again would be icing on the cake.
And just in case, Chef, you don't remember, Chef Taylor beat you in both rounds.
Yeah, I know.
It's good to see some old faces. What's going on, Chef?
It is
Taylor.
not good to see some old faces.
All right, Chef, let's meet your final opponent.
All right, Adjepong, get through this, man.
This chef won the James Beard Award for Best Chef Great Lakes, and his restaurant was named one of Esquire's most important restaurants of the decade.
Well, my restaurant's important too.
And of course, he beat you and 2 of his fellow James Beard Award winners in season 3.
Of course I know who this superstar is.
Then you also know he's from Chicago, Illinois. Let's go ahead and welcome Chef Jonathan Sawyer.
Hi, Alex.
What an entrance!
Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely.
Nobody beats Alex twice in her house. But we've won before, and I can win again.
I gotta say, after seeing you in season 3, there has been like a second wind, man. It's been amazing to see you just take names right now.
All right, Eric.
And
Settle down.
And it all started here, so thank you.
Love that.
Chef Alex, welcome to your next nightmare.
Yeah, I'd say.
All chefs that have beaten you here in this kitchen. But the question is, can they do it again?
You know what? I replay these losses all the time in my head, so I'm glad you have them here.
I remember all 3 of these people. I remember them beating me. These are things I don't forget. They're like rings on the tree of my life. And I'm looking forward, honestly, to another crack at beating them the way I should have the first time.
4 chefs are in the money round. Time starts now. So typically, right, you're not seeing both carrot tops and tofu in your ballpark meal, which is why this is such a trippy sort of challenge for these chefs to kind of figure out. But well worth it. There's $10,000 and $5,000 on the line.
Oh, I hate this.
I am not excited about tofu and carrot tops, but it could be worse. Tofu, carrot tops in the ballpark.
I'm gonna do tofu tots and ranch dressing with a lobster roll. Silken tofu twice.
Where is the second time?
In the mayo for the lobster roll.
Ah, the base. Okay.
This is silken tofu and mayonnaise and water.
I like this direction right now. And she's got the lobster going. Good stuff.
This, the money round, is where I want to take everybody. Because if I lose 2 rounds in a row, that's hard for me.
Being in the bottom 2 in the first round has lit a fire under me. But there is no winner with ingredients like this. Whoever takes home the $10,000 really deserves it.
Chef Jay.
Yo.
Tell me what you have in mind, man.
We're doing chili cheese fries with a tofu chili and then a tofu whip that we're gonna make with carrot tops.
Very cool.
I mean, I'm here to make history. At the end of the day, nobody beats Alex twice, and I wanna be the first one to do it.
How's everyone doing?
Terrible. Thanks for the choices, Chef.
Scale from 1 to 10, how much do you hate me?
I actually liked all the choices you made, Chef.
Talk to me what you have in mind, man.
I'm gonna make a Korean fried tofu sandwich. Ooh. I'm cooking the tofu in some like soy sauce marinade. Also got some chicken broth added onto this so it really mimics the flavor. I want to show people that tofu can be just as good as any protein you eat. You know?
I love that, bro.
First time I beat Alex, I took that opportunity to open up my Korean fried chicken restaurant. So it's a little homage to my first time being here. But for the fried chicken part, I'm using the firm tofu.
Tell me what you're thinking about making.
Tofu Parmesan sandwich with carrot top ketchup.
Okay.
I want to create something that's familiar, something that people at a ballpark would order. So I go directly to like a tofu Parmesan sandwich.
Not the options under the close you were expecting, I'm assuming?
No. Thank you.
You're welcome, America.
I'm in this room of just these absolute titans, and I can't believe I won this first round. But I wish someone had gone home. Now I have to compete against these chefs again. I couldn't even knock one out.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's about it, chefs. Well done. Our judges have their work cut out for them. All right, chefs, please head out. But we'll call you back when the judges have determined a winner. Oh, you're gonna know some of these chefs. No. Judges. The amazing talents that have beaten Alex once before.
There are no people that I'd rather be judged by. That said, I haven't heard the results, so.
Sure, of course, right. We'll go ahead and start. Chef Kevin made the Korean fried chicken tofu sandwich.
Sandwich was delicious.
Somehow managed to make tofu juicy. We did want more of the carrot top aioli.
Chef Taylor made the tofu parm sandwich and the ice cream.
44 minutes, you used each and every second of it.
Just had a little bit of issues in execution.
Jonathan made the chili cheese fries.
We love the fact that you took tofu and made it meaty.
One thing that we actually wanted to see a little bit more of was probably more tofu, right?
Which obviously means Chef Alex made the lobster roll.
The lobster roll was so fantastic. The deep fried tofu on the side was okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off and start with the bottom 2 chefs who are not in contention to win this round. Chef Jonathan, Chef Taylor. Unfortunately, this is not your day.
Oh, we tried our best.
Thank you so much, obviously, for stopping by. Really do appreciate it, Chef.
Thank you so much. Great job.
So great to have you. So great to see you again. Hit the road.
And do remember, Chef Kevin, if you win, you're going home with $10,000. If you lose, you're going back to Oklahoma with nothing. So the winner of Alex versus the winners . The 2-time winner, Chef Kevin. You did it again.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Awesome job, Chef. Well done.
Never thought in my life that I would take down Chef Alex on their own show. Now here I am, 2-time Alex is America champion. Nobody can take that from me.
Chef, are you ready to meet tonight's guest?
No, but let's do this.
She has opened acclaimed restaurants across the country, including Nashville and Disney Springs. An award-winning cookbook author and fellow Chop judge. From Nashville, Tennessee, please welcome Chef Manish Chauhan.
Hello! I have been a Chop judge for over 17 years, and I have judged with Alex a whopping 17 times. So I know Alex pretty well, and I think I know how to beat her.
This chef has received multiple 3-star reviews from the New York Times, and has won a James Beard Award for Best New Restaurant.
Okay.
Get this, there's probably one other person that has judged more episodes on Chopped than you.
Really?
Over 240 episodes.
Bet I've judged 241.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, Chef Scott Conan.
Wow! Oh my God! I really can't believe this.
I've known Alex for over 25 years now. I think I did the second or third episode of Chopped in season 1. And if you look back at those tapes, I think the one thing that you really realize is that I just get better looking over time, which is really incredible.
Your time starts now.
Okay, let's go. Oh my God.
In round 2, we usually give the chefs a whole set of new ingredients to kind of choose from. Not this time, but these are Chopped judges. If anyone can make amazing food out of this, it's gonna be these guys.
I'm gonna make a white lasagna with lamb and fortune cookies in the dough.
I love it.
I gotta calm down.
You gotta pace it, you got it.
If you go online and you look for a lasagna recipe that takes 45 minutes, call me, because there isn't one. But I'm gonna do it, because there are a lot of places to sync the ingredients. I need to make fresh pasta dough, I can put fortune cookie powder in there.
No, I'm not confident.
Normally, you would roll it, you would knead it for 10 minutes, you would let it rest for an hour. I'm just skipping all those rest stops. I'm taking the freeway straight to the drive-thru.
Come on.
That's gorgeous, Chef.
Fortune cookie flour, nothing like it. You never heard of it? It's all the rage.
Only an Iron Chef.
This is like a house of cards. I either have a house or I have a pile of cards on the table. No middle.
The toughest riddle in this basket is the root beer schnapp. It reminds me of pain medication from India.
What's in the pressure cooker? I'm assuming the lamb.
It is the lamb. I've put the root beer schnapps in it with demi. This is almost going to be like a stew on the side.
I love that.
So I will be making a Middle Eastern feast with lamb shoulder broth and lamb pita sandwich.
That pressure cooker, you're essentially cooking blindly. You don't know how it turns out until it's done.
Making Turkish kofte,
His wife is from Turkey.
a yogurt sauce, Turkish basmati rice.
There are flavors that I'm very familiar with from my wife and from her family over the years, so it makes a lot of sense for me to take this direction. I make that lamb mixture.
Smoked coriander. How cool is that?
You want all those Turkish flavors inside there. The schnapps are simply because I have to use it, as well as the ground up fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies for everybody.
So I might as well use it as a binding agent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is about it, chefs. Well done.
I'm not going to the gym today.
Ooh, yum, mama.
Oh my God, what'd you make?
I made lasagna with dandelion, anchovy, lamb, and root beer. I don't know about you, but it's an old Italian classic.
It's an old Italian classic.
Same rules apply as round 1. In front of you, you have your menu cards. Write down the description of your dish. I'll call you back when the judges have determined a winner. Thank you, guys.
Hi, Scotty. Hi, Monique. Well, when they walked out, I was like, oh my God. Anytime that you get to be in the arena with sort of like the OG judges of Food Network, I get so excited.
Yeah, I mean, you're eating your hero's food and then judging your hero's food, and none of them are ever gonna talk to me again.
Now we get it.
Oh, what do you mean now we get it? What did we say?
We hated everything you said in round 1.
We said wonderful things.
It was so hard.
He didn't tell us any positives.
Shame.
Really? Is that
Yes,
true?
that's what he said.
All right, chefs, I'll make it fast. This round, Chef Monique made the lamb pita sandwich and soup.
That pita was toasted or fried in that lamb suet was ridiculous.
We nicknamed it Pita Perfection.
Yes.
However, the lamb in the soup wasn't cooked properly.
Yes, we felt like the lamb, unfortunately, was a little tough.
Let's go to Chef Scott. He made the lamb kofta and dandelion greens.
The absolute best usage of the dandelion greens. Great bite.
Unfortunately, Chef, they felt like your rice was a bit of an afterthought and that the root beer, unfortunately, did not come through. That means, obviously, Chef Alex made the lasagna.
The fact that you use the fortune cookie and make pasta with them, we thought was brilliant. Not to mention the first bite was this prosciutto over the top that had this glaze of the root beer schnapps.
Tasted great together in one bite.
Let's talk about some of the low points.
Yeah, I think in terms of lamminess, we wanted to sort of taste a little bit more of the lamb.
I agree.
All right, with that said, let's just do this. Chef Monique, Chef Scott, remember, if you beat Alex, you're going home with some money. If you don't, you're going home with nothing. So, the winner of Alex First Chopped it's hard to beat her on her home turf. The Iron Chef,
Oh my
Alex
God.
Guarnaschelli.
Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you.
I'm proud of myself, but I'm also proud of these relationships. Chopped is something I will forever be connected to and grateful for. It made me the person that I am tonight, for better and for worse.